WotR, reporting for duty. WotR, reporting for duty.
Hello, folks. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, chat. Hey, Shaitan. Hey, Rusted Knight. Salutes for the pair of you. Full-on salute as well. Proper full-on salute. Wrong thing. Was that? Were you not supposed to be reporting for duty? Was that not the thing? Hey, Tritosi. How did you, I saw you manage to get Darktide working a little bit there, Rusted Knight. Is your frame rate really bad though? Is your frame rate that horrible? Are you counting your frame rate in frames per minute then? Oof. Even on full low settings.
For duty.
Hey, Bosk. Even on full low settings. I know that before I upgraded my computer, I was struggling to run the beta, and that was still with it on pretty much low settings as well. Oof. I'm sorry, buddy. Darktide is killing my nerves. Killing your nerves? How's it killing your nerves? Oh, random disconnects. Fair enough. Again, still early days of the. This is still technically early access. This is the stress test, right? This is the stress test for the release. This is more than 5 mobs to start chugging. Yeah, not a good game to have that kind of problem. Definitely. It's like the old NES games, because the NES could only handle, was it three? The old NES Mega Man games could only handle 3 enemies on screen at once, and you could abuse that to stop things from spawning in and stuff like that. The internal error thingy. Well, I haven't come across the internal error thingy. When I was playing yesterday, I had 2 crashed desktops, but that was it. Speaking of Darktide, I just have a strong suspicion that Monday is going to be a Darktide day. Not always, but this upcoming Monday, because Kenny's not around for GTFO. I was going to say get the fuck out. Because Kenny's not around for GTFO on Monday, Monday is quite probably going to be Darktide, I think. I haven't disconnected, besides when I clicked off all kind of, yeah, I think I tabbed out during the opening cutscene, and that caused the first crash for me. And then it was during the prologue, when you first get a ranged weapon, it crashed out for me there. Then after that, it was a little bit chuggy here and there in the hub world, but in the missions, it was mostly okay. Now, other than those 2 crashed desktops, there wasn't a lot of other problems. For me. There have been problems when McSky disconnected at the very end of our 2nd mission. Oh, my 3rd mission, I guess. Just before I switched off for the night and stuff like that. It's early days yet. It is early days yet. It's the least chuggy for me in the hub. I can imagine. If it's having difficulty processing a large amount of enemies, then the hub would be the easiest thing for it to focus on. In the ammo mission, I get about 5 seconds. I haven't played. Like, I've literally only played the games I played yesterday. I haven't played anything else. I don't think I've played, including the games I played yesterday. I played 5 games of Darktide ever. 2 in the original beta way back when, and then 3 yesterday. Is that specific level? That's interesting. Anyway, let's hop over to Pathfinder. Oh, good. I actually remembered. Good. There's been a few patches since we're now on 0.4K. There's a hotfix this morning. There's a patch a couple of days ago. Yeah, again, the amount of work that still goes into to fix little niggling things here and there is really cool. I like that. I enjoy it. There's the cracking of all the things. And we're back to handle the 5th Crusade and expecting the large amount of... Hang on. The huge amount of... the huge amount... What's the one? The huge amount of bad rolling I'm going to have today. That's the word I'm looking for. Bad rolls. A lot of bad rolls today. I got the amazing critical last time. I'm not going to roll well for a month. The universe must balance itself out at this point. Right, let's have a think. Okay, so the only thing we have to do at the moment is make it to Dresden. Nothing else is actually yelling at us for us to complete something. We gotta find story. We haven't found the storyteller is not around, right? Just able to make sure that each time I'm on the transport, a mutant runs, grabs me, and launches me off the map. Such is the way of things. Erebeth, Halor, Leoter, Nabra soldiers, Nerosians, Eaglewatch, Hellknights, Nenio's there. Yeah. Horgus, Wilser, the blacksmith. The storyteller is not here. In full stop, the storyteller is just not here right now. So let's have a quick chat with people. See, do I have anything to drop off? I don't think I do. I got stuff that I want to give to the crest, the helmet, the vessel, the wand. I can sell you the silky veil because we're not. Should I keep that? You know, I'm going to sell that to you. You can get sold to. Get sold to. We have a decent throwing axe. We have got decent throwing axes now, specifically because Wendu is now using Finian as a throwing axe. We'll get rid of you. Late congratulations to Junior. Yeah, thank you, Shaitan. Appreciate that. I did the maths. It was 9 years since I started my YouTube, and 1 year since I became a VTuber. That was yesterday. When I started, I don't remember the exact day I started streaming, but I decided to pick the 17th of November as my anniversary date because it's the day I first put out a video that I consider the beginning of my YouTube career, and because of that I picked it as my first day as a VTuber. So it's the day I'm going to use as my anniversary going forward. It's also beneficial. It's like quite far from my actual birthday, so it helps. So one is Zacharias, one Pencil of Rayless. I wanted to at least drop by yesterday, but was in the office. Don't worry about it, buddy. Absolutely, you get your rest. I'd much rather, like I tell Beric, I'd much rather you be well rested and well than rush to feel you need to be anywhere. Least of all here.
Exciting.
Okay, so I think we've got nothing else to do. So let's quickly hop out of... I can't exactly remember what we... I think we're just heading forwards, right? And before we head out, just make sure... I think everything's right anyway. You're not taking you out. We're taking you. Can't cast spells. You can't need to prepare anything. You have Bull's Strength, Heaven, Veil of Heaven, and Divine Favor. That's fine. You've got a bunch of magic missiles and mage armors. 2 mirror images, a blur, 2 glitter dusts, a web, 3 cat's graces, 1 bear's endurance, and a partridge in a pear tree. I know I don't need to be here, but I still quite like to. Quite like it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are quite like it when you're here too. I kind of like it when everyone's here. I really like the little group of sort of that we have, my community group. A bunch of really good people. I really enjoy that. Here, a couple of displacements, a couple of hastes, greater magic weapon, a couple of heroisms, and a single lightning bolt, which probably could go away, but I'm going to keep you there just in the off chance you have it. And then, of course, at level 4, you have all your phantasmal killers. That's your whole thing. And then you have a bunch of cures, then bless, and enlarge person, which we don't really use anymore. So I could lose enlarge person, but the only other thing I would have is feather step, which kind of doesn't really matter. So might as well have enlarged person in case I need it at some point. 2 Kettle Cures, Bark Skin for yourself, Lesser Restoration in case we need it sometime, and a Bold Strength. Again, because Bold Strength goes for Wendu and to Seela, because Wendu affects her weapon damage, and Seela affects everything. Then 3, you have another Displacement, Communal Resist Energy, a couple of Cure Serious, and 4, we have Thorn Body, and a couple of Cure Critical. And it's you. I was wondering, I gave someone else a bunch of greater magic weapons, and it turns out it's Woldriff. Fair enough. No worries. Cool. Anyway, let's get out of here and actually do the thing we need to do, which I don't remember what it is. What were we doing? I think we're just heading to Dresden at this point. We're just kind of pushing ahead. Inconspicuous. Okay, no, we've passed Leper's Smile. That's what we did last time. We passed Leper's Smile, and now we have the entire top side of the map. Oh, we started down here. We cleared out everything down here. We couldn't clear past that yet. Maybe the army can clear that at some point. Then we can go past it. We can go back. The only timer we have is the morale, which is a little bit low at the moment, but morale is going up over time. Like, we lost a lot of morale in Leper's Smile, but it's going up slowly over time, so... every day we gain 1 morale per green flag we've got, so every day we're getting 2 points of morale. Yes, we have to go to Heaven's Edge, we have to go to Underground Hideout, we have to go to Inconspicuous Camp. How's my army doing? Okay, Army 1, Army 5. Okay, so you are the mounted scouts. Oh heavens, way too many different... What? Way too many different types right now. Way too many different types right now. Because you're going all the way there. Oh, hello. Go over there and drop off your thing. There you go. Right, drop off that. Drop off that. Those can't come in yet. You need another 1,000 or so experience. Okay, you stay here. You're kind of heading back as well. Right, let's push ahead with you, although you have little stuff. We have a castle here. We have a couple of really weak demon armies we can clear out. Hopefully get the experience we require. So I want you to level up and get... no. There we go. Well, I want you to get Master of Maneuver 2, so you can get a 5th army type here. In the meantime, you could probably get someone to... What half-assed crusade is this anyway? Morale problems should be swiftly dealt with by the commissars. A couple of well-timed executions and everyone will be eager to fight. Sadly, I'm not... I'm not Rhaegal. I'm not Rhaegal. I'm not lawful evil. If it was lawful evil, I'd totally do that. It was my looting that caused it anyway, so I do kind of feel a bit... Hey, McSky! Again, we can pick these up. We haven't got... I'm still kind of saving up. Right, anyway, back to the actual us. Move up. We can go to the Inconspicuous Camp. Enter this location, enter this location. We were told to come here by a note, I believe. There was a note telling us to come here, I think. There was something about a note. Go to Heaven's Edge. Go to the Heart of Mystery. Wait for Calessa's. There was something about a note. It's in my inventory somewhere. Masticated letter, no. Yeah, come to my camp if you want to talk. I have a much to share with you, a friend. Drawn on the back is a notice, a map, crossed lines marking a spot. So we're here. It's to do with whatever this is. And... Are we facing the right way? Kind of, yes, we are. Right, let's make a move. Sela, get on the Yomane.
With grace?
No. Hello, you. What are you? Are you a goblin? Are you a kobold? Right, let's loot first. Elven notes? Sweet, grab that. Really? Wasn't expecting that. I'll take that, thank you very much. How many do you have at this point? One sec. I can check something real fast. Yeah, well, how many Helven notes have we got? 2 Helven notes? We gave one in already. You have 2. Okay. So, yeah, just you, was it? Krynuk. Let's talk to you. The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings. My name is Krynuk. I am all alone here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Whoa! I never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in the River City we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up everything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already being such. But I am proud to be what I am, a kobold. Nothing more, nothing less. A kobold? I've met them on the ground. Small, weak, sneaky, worthless in face-to-face combat. But they love setting snares and shooting you in the back. This one seems smarter than the others, and he talks well. So that must mean a trap he's laid is especially the trap he's laid is an especially devious one. Be careful, mistress. Don't go near him. Better shoot him from a distance. Who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Krynuk, at your service. The kobold offers a short bow. An unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I am a traveller and a friend of the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant towards kobolds. Krynuk utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them could even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. The crusade has seen many unusual friends, but I haven't met anyone like you before. I'll be glad to see a kobold in our ranks. Sela smiles amiably. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I have no intention of marching within the crusader ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use to you. Was it you who left me that note? Of course. Who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. I don't want to say two, because that just seems really mean to say. What are you cooking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. Don't cry to be cute, kobold. It doesn't suit you. You ninny, I'm as charming as they come. Well done, Krynuk. Well done. What you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life I've seen a lot. A piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters you may find useful someday. After some thought, he nods towards the campfire. One more thing I have to offer is this here, after you're just cooked. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. What's the catch? No catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. Krennic turns his face to you and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? And as I have already told you, I'm a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me, or you can leave. I offer help and I ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger, or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? I think we take his help. Thank you. We would appreciate any help. I'm not going to say no just because you're a kobold. Krennic nods at you. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll even be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw, while graciously offering the other to you. A strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the whirlwind mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner, dangerous paths appear to be quite straight roads, and sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Krennic squints and looks deeply into your eyes. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize that they're actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? You know. Oh my god. Got a drink, this is not a lot of reading. I think I've been dehydrated recently because it's been quite chilly and it turned out to drink a lot of water when it's cold. So I must hydrate properly. Everyone must. Are you talking about someone specific? Wow, your question reeks of paranoia. No, I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm not implicating anyone. I'm sorry, it seems like my joke has spoiled your sleep for the next few nights. I'd try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about their real masters, then do whatever that is. What if you have to threaten them with the death of their family? Or what if you have to grant mercy to someone truly despicable? You don't have to answer. I can tell by your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And that is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put a noose around their neck. First learn everything they have to tell you. As for principles and morality, you better stuff them in your deepest pocket and don't bandy them about without good reason. I liked your answer. You obviously think with your head and don't just parrot the instructions of others. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there's at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Deskarites from Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Where did you learn that? Gossip, hearsay. The world is an ocean of chatter. I'm quite a skilled fisherman. Well, that's valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. Cracking his knuckles. Krennic gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I've lived through something like that. My tribe suffered disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? The kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh he begins to talk. I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Will you tell me? Krennic clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mines shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And, of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ermac, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell, so she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors, at the devil's instigation, epidemics broke out, then our slaves rebelled. They came after the former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us and chased us down through the caves and mine shafts level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. After raising his voice dramatically, Krennic suddenly stops. Then he adds with a cheesy smile, I think this moment is enough for a cliffhanger to stop here. I've got suspicions. I've got suspicions about you. Here we go. I come in friendship, and then right away I'm distrusted. What is it that's got you so worried? Your words are full of mysterious omissions. What can I say? I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions. I keep my mouth shut, and the rest of the world's at arm's length. That's just my nature. I can't help it. Oh, fine. Okay. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats in the battlefield, I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. Remind me who you are! I just told you! You're different from other kobolds. So you were expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? Nick grins mischievously. My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found a common language with them. Why did you decide to come here, to the World Wound? I just don't like it when residents of the lower planes get involved with the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs, and we need overlords even less. And what do? I'm a traveling bard, and I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Avestan know that when you encounter a kobold, its best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, and then burn the remains just in case. Well, the prejudice that civilized people have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes shows up, offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if we drop by any tavern in Andoran, all eyes will be on me. I'm an exotic oddity. I have a question about demons. You mentioned how you know a lot about them. My humble knowledge is at your disposal. What is the demon's main weakness? It's a fact that they are hostages to their own nature, and by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry, you just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. And how did you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. Don't want to go into details right now. Yeah, we've done that with it. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that at first appear, then disappear, and then later appear again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard of anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something that the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. Everything is clear to me now. That's a bold statement. It is a bold statement. Have you heard about my unusual powers? I have heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre of Canabris just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. I have to go. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Okay, we just have a new koboldy friend. I'm kind of glad I didn't actually buff up for this. It would have been nice. Anything else in this area? Let's have a wander around just in case there's something on the ground. I don't think there is. Yeah, we're done. I think we're done, yeah. This is a very tiny area, so we'll just leave our little kobold friend behind. I wonder, hopefully it will tell us when we need to come back and talk to him. Simply because, otherwise, coming back here every once in a while, just for shits and giggles, could be quite annoying. I'm assuming that leads down to here? Maybe? Question mark? Okay, we can't go through the enemy's fort. We can go to Heaven's Edge. That's like plotty stuff for Darren, isn't it? I haven't got Darren with me, so that'll have to wait. Okay, we've got a couple of people tired. All your characters, yeah, good. All the characters are fatigued. We'll go for a rest. Yes, 100%, 100%. Not exactly 100%, but it'll have to do. I'm not exactly 100% there either. What's the Cursed Pilaf again? Cursed Pilaf is bonus to attack rolls for a day, and gives Camellia bonus to thievery. That bit is not relevant. Godspeed Salad is speed bonus. Midnight Soup is temporary hit points. Moss Potage is skill checks for everything. Glowing Croissant, full HP restore. Fish on a Stick extends time before resting. Onion Soup, saving throw bonus. No, so just give me a hearty meal. Just nothing major. I don't particularly feel of anything super special. Just give me a hearty meal, and we'll have a quick rest. I never felt any love for Canabris, and I feel no ounce of regret for it now. A much grander future lies ahead. That's the world. Oh, that's the world map. Okay. Wherever city is maybe in ruins, but it's still alive. It's seriously wounded out, but it will heal. I know. Okay. We done? We done. Good. In the meantime, yeah, let's move you to deal with some of this stuff. Actually, again. Okay, so where's Shy Boys? Shy Boys? Clear out this fortress, please. What do we have here? A bunch of Cambions, it looks like, for 2,000 additional experience. That's 12, 18, 24, 30, 34, and I guess 35 if you include the commander. Go say hi to them. Okay. Let's make that slightly smaller. Okay, so what can we're doing between 2 to 6 damage here, so you can, in theory, kill a stack easily. Because if you can kill a 6 stack, it means it's likely that you'll do at least enough damage to kill 4, so... 3. How much health have you got, by the way? What are you doing? What are you doing? Crushing Despair, huh? Okay. Okay, so let's just figure out what happened here. Crushing Despair. Minus 2 penalty to attack, minus 5 penalty to initiative, and minus 30% to combat morale. This is a mind-affecting effect. Okay, so... And that hurt. So, can you immune to fire in any way, shape, or form? You have an energy resistance to fire, so... That's gonna be slightly unfortunate for us. Because this spells Bane, but doesn't... Okay, so go here. You're gonna move over here. You're gonna cast... I was gonna say you were gonna cast... What's the name? Move over here. Okay, so you're gonna cast Bull Strength on you. You're gonna shoot that one there. You're gonna kill you for 3. You're gonna cast Lay on Hands Others. And bring back 40 of them. And kill that one. We're gonna lose these guys entirely because he has more than enough power to keep casting everything here. In which case we're gonna cast Bless as well. Brother! Hey, reloaded! Let's finish that one off. We're gonna lose our archers, unfortunately. What's that? Oh, you panicked the Hell Knights, damn you. Right. That's 2 of them down. Yeah. Okay, this is what, 3 stacks left. 6 there. Let's try to bring back as many as we can, I guess. Hell Knights. Oh, goddamn. Chop. And... Right, we wiped out the group, but we lost, I think, all our archers. Did you get enough back? We got... No, we got none of our archers. We have no archers at the moment, at all. We got our Hell Knight back. We got all but 2 of our clerics back, 1 of our soldiers back. We lost all our archers here. We did, in fact, level up off this. But we lost all our archers. The Crusaders took over the ruins of a Sarkorian settlement and put it to the sword all the demons defending it. Scouts have reported a sinister-looking lair nearby. Yeah, I mean... Underground hideout. And there's a level 5 army here. We have here then 25 Minotaurs, 54 cultist fighters maybe, cultist champions maybe possibly, and 75 whatever those are. Actually, what's that? That is a cultist fighters, and Minotaur vanguards. None of these are immune to fire though, I think. But you leveled up, of course. You leveled up. Granted ability penetrating strike. Magical reserves 1. Magic instructor 1. Effective wards 1. No, I want master of maneuver. Damn you. Elemental protection. Bull strength. Offensive training. Bless. I'm gonna get magical reserves, but I'm not happy about it. What's you? What do you like? Pieces of the unholy symbol of Rovagug and an orc double X +2. Right, let's get in there. See if we can deal with this group without archers. Right, we got this. We got stuff. Might as well use it, right? Killed 15 of them. They can come for us right now, frankly. They can just come to us because... Right. Right. Wipe you out. Wipe you out. Some flanking damage on you. Cool. That's enough for us to get our infirmary. Okay. Smite good. Smite chaos as well, I think. Both smite good and smite chaos. Smite evil and smite chaos are on you right now. With another Scorching Ray. Okay. Swing there. You're gonna heal yourself up a bit. Knock those down. Now you don't even kill one of them. Good. So we lost nothing here. We got them all back again. And we got 2,600, 2,800, which takes us to... What's that? That's a big jump. Holy crap. Okay. It's a big jump to level 6. Noted. Very much noted. Keeper's Canyon used to be an important relay point for the river traffic between Dresden and Canagris. Now this small but once thriving port town lies in ruins, but its sturdy harbour may still come in handy when the supply ships from Mendev arrive. Daily income increase of materials points. We're now at +9 a day for materials, +500 a day for finance points. We have 8 energy points. Okay, we can go down here, but at the moment I think we kind of need to help push up there, because we kind of went the wrong damn way. Enemies are retreating, pursue them, please. I'm assuming you get the experience either way. I should probably track that out at some point. I'm assuming you are resistant to some of this, but... Were you resistant to that? reduced by not much. Not sure how resistance works for you. Actually, how does resistance work for you? Do you know? No idea how resistance works. We rolled 581 d6. We got 200. I guess each of them reduced it by 10. So we killed a bunch of babaus, and each of them reduced it by 10. So maybe that's it. Every single one reduces the damage by 10. So in the case of us dealing 2,000 damage, losing a couple of hundred, 10% reduction. Maybe it's a percent. Hang on, it's good fun. Let's do the maths here. Good point. That's fine. Let's do some quick maths here. 2 plus 2 is 4. 295 over 2435 is, yeah, it's 90%. How many babao did we have in the fight? How many babao did we have in the fight? So 29, we have 29 here. I'm going to do a quick check here. So we've got 29 there. So, and they've each got a damage resistance of 10. So let's see if whatever number we come up with, we lose 290 of it. So 1414 minus 1174 is 240. That's slightly less than 10 per. Why is that? What happened there? It's meant to be 10 each. Not sure what happened there. Intriguing. Let's get out of that cloud, shall we? Because it's not nice in this cloud. How many can you cast? Get in there and start doing damage. Bonk. Wipe out. Good. Illumi. 770 experience, not much. Finance points 2,000. The dretches hitched to overload carriages had no chance of escaping, and their masters preferred death over giving up their cargo without a fight. The wagons were full of treasures and plundered in the chaos of battle for Canabras. So I don't want to necessarily go here, but I immediately decided to do this. I don't want to go there, but looks like we did it anyway. Okay, if you want to keep doing that, I'm okay with this. Ash Giants, they have about 2,000 damage per thing. They've got blow through, which means unit receives a -4 penalty on its next attack. Then its next attack will deal full damage to the target and half attack damage to all. Oh crap! Okay, we don't want that. Under tread. Oh, that's part of that. Okay, and then rock throw just does damage into range. Okay, we definitely want to stop them from getting to melee range with us. That just seems horrible. Okay, you have how much HP you've got left? You've got 69 HP left. Nice. How far can they move? Do we know? You can't technically move forward because he's in the way. Yeah, we're gonna get in the corner here and just brace, be ready for attacks and stuff because you're not doing that much damage at the moment. You're defending. Right, let's blast you. Okay. I'm quite happy just to sit here. Right, you zap that one. And can you get the kill, please? You can't. Can you? Yes, you can. Okay, that was actually quite facile. That Scorching Ray did a lot of work for us there. 5,000 experience added to that, so that's what, 20... That's going to be 18 plus... Okay, we're about 23,000, so 2,000 to level up again. That was actually a lot better than it could have otherwise gone. A lot of experience there. The scarce possessions of the wild giants may still prove useful to the Crusaders. This time, the soldiers found something truly interesting among the piles of rubbish and bones and primitive tools. A pair of impressive tusks wrapped in a scaled hide. That must have been some kind of relic for these monsters. We got Chillroar's hide and tusks. A Gauro, an enormous reptilian beast, had once terrorized the riverside settlements of Sarkoris with its devastating attacks. The locals called it Chillroar, for its thick, ice-covered hide with which no axe or lance could possibly penetrate, and its feral growl could blow a knight off the horse's back. Old, leery, and cunning, the beast satisfied its thirst for blood by destroying anyone who tried to kill it, and there was never a shortage of such brave yet foolish souls. While the small tribe of mountain giants worshipped the ancient Gauro, maybe? Gauron? The Sarkorian tribes considered Chillroar a grim threat, encouraging the best of their warriors to try and defeat it in a feat of strength which would be remembered for ages to come. Despite those heroes' valiant efforts, Chillroar managed to outlive its enemies. Sarkoris fell to the demonic onslaught. The creature's triumph did not last long, however. The opening of the World Wound had changed the local landscape forever, draining many rivers dry and wrecking the Gauro's lair. Finally, the demons tracked it down, the legendary beast, and brutally slayed it. And a belt of Giant Strength plus 4. Hello. Okay, so we can't go any further that way. There doesn't seem to be much else for us here, so let's quickly just... Who can make use of a strength belt? You can. Not only that, you putting it on immediately makes doing... I can't do buff setups now. Immediately makes casting... Because casting Bold Strength is now useless, right? Because Bold Strength gives you an enhancement bonus to Strength, which is exactly the same as you get from your belt. So Bold Strength for you is now actually worthless. It literally does nothing, so let's get rid of that. There's no point getting Bold Strength cast on you anymore. So what else can we use for this for? Protection from Chaos Evil. Gives deflection bonuses to AC and resistance bonus on saves. Remove Paralysis, maybe? Paralysis hasn't really turned up yet. Aura of Greater Courage. Extends your auras, makes everyone in the aura immune to fear entirely. Blessing of Courage and Life. Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Litany of Eloquence. No. Litany of Entanglement. Resist Energy. You know what? Give me Communal Protection from Chaos and Evil, because a lot of Chaos and Evil we're fighting at the moment. I'll have to change the buff setup when we get into combat. Let's go up here. Okay, let's see if we can go down to Underground Hideout. Yeah. It would be hard to spot the narrow passage leading underground, even if it wasn't concealed before the demon invasion. Sorcerers hid here, helping their brethren flee from Sarkoris to more hospitable lands. Their organization fell into obscurity long ago, but someone continues to hide their entrance from curious eyes. I just closed Darktide and it told me, if I can't have you, no one can, and proceeded to crash my laptop. Oof. No. That's the whole point. You can't half worship the Emperor. You must worship the Emperor at all times. Okay, it's a bit rainy. Okay, so let me just quickly set up the buffs again, because Bear's Endurance, sorry. Bull Strength. Yeah, Bull Strength no longer needs to be applied to you at all. Does not to be applied to you because you don't need to get it. Just checking. What are we doing on belts at the moment? You got the belt of Incredible Dexterity. You have the hat of Vast Intelligence. You have the Magnificent Plume hat. You have a Ring of Protection +2, which means actually that the protection from evil won't affect you, but it'll help everyone else. And it's a better resistance cloak anyway. Adamantine Full Plate +2, Giant Strength, Cavalier's Gloves, which is helpful for you because you're mounted a lot of the time as well. You have a Cloak of Cleansing, so the resistance bonus to healing doesn't benefit you, but the AC bonus will. You have the Ring of Sharp Strike and a +1 resistance. Okay, so all your things go up as well, and you've got a +2 belt of Dexterity as well. Okay. See, like getting the damn horse. Okay, let's see if you can find out what's this place. There's some kind of marking on the ground here. There's also a dagger in this hanging corpse. An elk. Okay, I'm gonna sneaking around this side just to play the long game here. It looks like there's a cave there. Yeah, you can't deny the Emperor.
This is my time to shine.
Gored corpse.
Oops.
I failed the perception check? I rolled a 1. What does the title of the stream say? Yeah, okay. It's hard to imagine what kind of animal could maul a victim like this, so we don't know what we're going up against. But we are going up against something, so buffs. And Greater Magic Weapon is going to last 7 hours, which is what we expected to do.
You need me.
Which means this you're now operating at +1? Is it stacking or not? I can't tell. It is +2, yeah, so you're technically now currently a +2 weapon. You're currently a +2 weapon. Which means like your offhand actually gets more attacked to your attack than your main weapon does. Okay, let's get in there then. Let's find out what we are dealing with.
So exciting!
Huh? What's that?
Traps.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Magic essence, hooray. That's good. You like magic essences. A stranger again. Hang on, can we go up there? Oh, you're going. Run the long way around, come on. Does the horse have a jet engine attached? No, it's got a paladin with a buff spell attached. I'm doing a very stupid thing. I was thinking, can you cross over that? I was wondering if you could cross over to the other side. Over that tree, I guess not. Sila's, it's because of Sila's feet. Because if Sila was off the horse, Sila would her feet generate the effect of her spell, but because she's on the horse, it's on either side of the horse, and it looks like it's a funny effect. I'll definitely say that much. It is definitely a funny effect. Mushrooms. And a lit brazier.
Save the last one for me.
Cambion? Incubus. Incubi. Incubuses. Okay, they are here. Camellia?
I'll cut you wide open.
Mist. Right. Have some fun. Blue Flame Blast. 72 damage. rolling 10d6. Plus 14, then multiply everything by 1.5. That almost killed you, left you on 4 HP. Sila?
No
Get in there.
glory without risk.
I said the Ame thing. Ame? I got the Longbone Penance. So what do you have to do? From what I was checking it, I think if you underarm it into something, it hits their chest and doesn't bounce on the ground. That's what I checked. Does it in the training room thing? Ame? Same. Said the same thing last Pathfinder stream. It's like Ame. Okay, so Wendu, hi. Wendu's going to back out slightly. And you're going to attack you, because when you die, you're going to study target on you. When you die, your cleaving shot should hit this one. There you go. When I lay my hands on you, death will seem a relief. Can't you carry on shooting the other one? I guess not. Weird.
Surrender or else.
Let's get Will saved. Nenio? I mean, she's just casting like blind grenades. Like, I don't particularly want to waste a lot of spells on you. Missed, missed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab. Try that again, shall we? Blue Flame Blast! Need to roll at least a 4, and I rolled a 2. Damn it.
The light. Take you.
How do?
They'll beg me to stop.
Christ above.
Too late for apologies.
How much HP have you got left? 9. Nenio. Hang on.
I'm always open to ideas. You're a good person.
You got the bolster magic measure rod. I am curious. What does it do to magic missile? What is that? What would that do to magic missile? I'm kind of curious what bolster does to magic missile. Because you're technically rolling 1d4 per missile, but does that count as rolling 3d4 for the spell? Have the horde behind you, then underarm throw it in front of you and proceed to run. You had to long throw grenades, got about 5 second time, so you have to throw it far and hopefully get lucky. Have the horde behind you, then underarm throw it in front of you, then proceed to run. I'm trying to mentally understand that. What's this spell? Command. I don't know if you care about command. I'm trying to mentally grasp what we're going for here. Because the exact text is kill 3 things with a grenade, 3 enemies with a grenade without it bouncing in a horde behind you. So this is basically you're running from the horde, drop a grenade at your feet, and then bring the horde over the grenade? Is that what it wants you to do? I'll have to give it a shot afterwards. That seems complicated. Right, what do you have? Just scimitars and yeah, we'll grab this, but I don't particularly feel the need to pick those up. Okay, hang on 1 second. Do you still have Seen Visible?
Make things right.
Be there. Almost.
This is my time to shine.
A lot of perception checks failed
over
there.
there.
A lot of perception checks failed there. Actually, did everyone fail a perception check? No, I didn't. We got the trap, but where's the trap trigger? Oh, there. I didn't see the line.
I hope you appreciate this.
Okay. Ember, you can see them. Or you got Seen Visibility at least.
I wonder why. How cute.
Are we going there? No, that's fine. This way? The bag over here. Potions of Mage Armor. What level are those? Potions of Mage Armor. They last for an hour, but still helpful. Still very helpful, in fact.
I see something over there.
Can you grab that, please, Camellia?
I am
What's a perception
helpful,
check?
Am I not?
Everybody failed that one. Sela rolled a 14. Actually, I can't do anything. Ione rolled a 16. Also, they rolled 2 back-to-back there. You rolled a 1. You have a plus 15 and you rolled a 3. I've got a plus 16. Have I actually got the best perception of everyone? I think I actually have did I have the best perception? I might do.
Words will help me win their hearts.
Perception
And if that fails,
16.
I'll use my sharp nails instead.
Yep, I've actually got the best perception of everyone. Also, my trickery isn't horrible either. I'm not as good necessarily as Camellia. Camelia's insane with her trickery, but my trickery is not bad either. Lore nature down there.
So exciting.
More incubi, huh?
No time for idling.
Right. I'm going to do it without any stuff. We're going to do a full long charge here. It's a full charge and a half. It's full 3 gather powers here.
They will break
And I failed to pass the damage resistance. Rolled a 1! Oh my god damn it. You kidding me? Can you please just charge this incubus?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
That is Shivyal the Pain Connoisseur. Hello. Hello, Shivyal the Pain Connoisseur. We're gonna go for a quick bless. Wendu? Study. Shivyal the Pain Connoisseur. Ember? You can't do a lot, can you? You can fireball there. They all saved, but they took some damage. We have a big idea of how much they've got. 200 HP for you, and 76, give or take, for the rest of you. Nenio? Nenio? Can you get into range and try to kill you with this? No spell resistance to overcome. Okay, I think. 25. We need to roll a 12 to pass spell resistance checks. What's this? The Will o' the Wisp. Okay, so quickly move over here and do that. Then you can... Basically, you're going to cast this again on you this time. Oh my god! You're kidding me.
Into the fray.
Okay, Camellia? Are you doing lightning damage? You are doing electricity damage here, so... Don't have to worry about you anymore. Divine Power, Wendu. How many? There are 2 here.
I'll rip you apart.
And let's see, what do we know about you? You're immune to electricity, that's fine. Okay, step back there, and you're gonna cast Burning Arc on this one. They're immune to Burning Arc? Whoa, 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 wait, why are they immune to Burning Arc? Immune to energy, they've got spell immunity. They're immune to all spells. Okay, it's not just Burning Arc, they're just immune to spells in general. Excuse you? Nenio, step forward please, and can you get another Phantasmal? Try. Made the will save. You got a +1? You got a +21? Hang on. Hold the actual phone here. You're level 11 cleric? Oh, piss. Or misses. Is what we have here. There's a big level of or misses. National visibility, huh? Okay, step back. Right, you're kind of full up at the moment. You can get... If I turn this off... We did the mass last time, didn't we? Hacker the Free Spirit. Help me. Hello. What are you? You are a Lilend Azata. What is a Lilend Azata when it's at home? I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out. Okay. What are you, Lilend Azata? Hang on, what are you? Lilend Azata, Chaotic Good Outsider. You're a permanent summon? You're a permanent summon. Like once per day, so I'm assuming you go away after a while? Sounds like a Slaneshi demon name. Yeah, as incubi, probably. Permanently hasted as well. Hang on, are you meant to be permanently... You're not meant to be permanently hasted, are you? Hang on. I have to go quickly hop in. I'll go back anymore. Under haste spell effect. Okay, it does say under haste spell effect once per day. So you are a hasted Lilend Azata. Permanently hasted. Some energy resistances. Cold Iron Masterwork Sword with 3 attacks. 2 attacks and 1 because you're hasted. Your tail. You can cast Hold Person, Cure Serious Wounds, Invisibility, Soundburst, Daze, Lullaby, and you can charge as well. You got Combat Casting, you're immune to Electricity, you're immune to Trip. Among the Azatas, Lilens are the tale tellers and chroniclers, gathering lore and recording stories in the form of epic poems and songs. They are generally peaceful, though they are swift to act if they believe peace or a piece of rare art or a talented artist is threatened. A Lilend's lower section is about 20 feet long, and a typical Lilend weighs 3,800 pounds. Although they have no need for mortal nourishment, it is said that Lilends sup on the joy of music, art, and performance. They also love unspoiled wilderness and seek out places in the mortal realm that remind them of the beauty of their home plane. From the lore of numerous races come tales of these muses, particularly those that have taken a vested interest in the training of a single talented prodigy, or the ongoing creation of some fantastic work of art. Such legends sometimes prove true, as all Lilends have their favorite works, creations, and artists, and often visit the material plane to enjoy their splendor and make sure they remain safe. In the defense of such beauty, Lilends prove passionate foes, calling upon the might of nearby allies and crushing Philistines in their striking but deadly coils. Azata subtype. The Azatas are a race of Celestials, or good outsiders, native to the chaotic good aligned outer planes. The chaotic good, lightning reflexes improve initiative, extraplanar subtype, immune to poison, immune to trip. Okay, I'm game to give that a go. Let's find out how that goes.
No glory without risk.
Okay, one incubus down. They're currently invisible, which is unfortunate.
You are today's sacrifice.
Yeah, there's a concealment chance there, unfortunately, because the only person who can see invisibility right now is Ember. Kind of disappointed you didn't summon the normal version and only got a miniature. I think that is the normal version. Considering that like 5 feet is like this much, like 5 foot is this distance, exactly this distance here. And I can totally believe that the lower body is 20 feet. Okay, Camellia, you've done your thing. You've attacked already, haven't you? Yes, you have. Okay. Vine Trap on me. So what's Vine Trap? Vine Trap. Vine choked with horns, thorns, blossoms, leaves, and when the spell is cast, the subject becomes paralyzed and entangled, although a successful reflex save negates the paralysis. Following each round, the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end both the paralysis and entangle effects. The subject takes 2d4 points. Okay, so it's that one. Okay, so I'm currently classified as paralyzed. Nenio? Step away from these two. I need to finish these off, frankly. But you're currently invisible, which makes things very inconvenient. You know what? You can hit this guy.
No match for me.
You hit him once. Ember? These guys are immune to your effects, unfortunately, so we're going to go ahead and Scorching Ray the Incubus, please. You got concealment? I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know my sizes and distance correctly. Don't be disappointed. It's not worth it. Don't hurt my Azata. How dare you? Yeah, we're gonna try this. No, we're not gonna try. You have a ridiculously high saving throw, don't you? 21, ladies. That's not going to succeed. What's your will saving throw? +9. So if I go back, can I find the previous? Okay, your DC for this is 23. A +9. 23 minus 9 would be 14. So you gotta get a 14 to pass the will saving throw. You rolled a 19. Damn it! I can't do anything. I'm currently paralyzed, I think. I'm assuming I'm currently... No, did I pass the saving throw? I think I passed the saving throw, didn't I? Hang on. Let's go back to when you cast Vine Trap on me. Yeah, I passed the saving throw. So I'm still taking damage, but I'm not paralyzed. Interesting. Okay, let's do... Turn that off. I can cast you.
Away, you rascal!
Good, that's you dead. You just... You idiot, you hit me. You hit us because they're immune to the... Oh, God damn it. Smite good on you.
The Imperator, guide my blade.
Okay, that hurts. The horse, no! Ember. Again, can you get some good hits off on you? Concealment. Why do you have concealment? Where is your concealment coming from? Are we blinded? Horse is not dead. Horse is just down. It's not fully dead yet. Are you blinded? In despair. Charm domain, combat reflexes, no. Why are you? Outflank, yes, fine. Freedom of movement, yes, fine. Magical vestment. Why am I getting? Why are you getting concealment rolls? Darkness environment? It shouldn't be. There's plenty of light here. There's plentiful light. Okay, Nenio. You know, we should have done this ages ago. I'm really sorry I didn't do that. Okay. I need to be very careful because I don't have much health left. Take some steps forward.
Your time is over.
Miss concealment. Stop doing that, Azata! Okay, you got up. Heal yourself.
The light take you.
Camellia, you're currently stunned. Damn it, you had 5 attacks and you got a critical in the last one. Wendu, step A. Concealment. Okay. I'm only pressing 2. It's 1 every 4 levels. 3. Yeah, I don't think it's worth me casting Scorching Ray. Nenio. Move over here. Yeah, you get to have this as well.
You offend me.
There you go, damage to you, buddy. Lillian, stop casting, please.
Why am I so weak?
Because the Azata is trying to cast Soundburst on Will of the Wisps. Sela, you can heal yourself.
Into the fray.
What are you stunned for? It's
This will leave a bruise.
Wendu, and step away.
I'll rip you apart.
Alright, hang on, are you second now or stunned? Oh, because of the damn Soundburst. God damn it. The bloody Soundburst. Right, how much HP are you left? You're on 6 HP. There you go, take that. You out of uses for that for the day? No. Yeah, so, okay, find out. Let's quickly find out here. Yeah, so I don't think the bolster magic did anything to this at all. Not a single thing. Which it makes total sense. It makes complete sense because it's per dice rolled and you're rolling 1 per projectile, so I don't think it matters. Right. Do I get to blast these people, or is that not possible?
Stand down.
Sela?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Like, they can't hurt us because they're Will o' the Wisps, so they can't really hurt us at the
Go
moment.
for their hearts.
We're just basically just waiting them out.
They'll beg me to stop. This kill is
There you go,
for
that worked.
you.
Ember, you can't really do much. Can you just... I'm assuming... Okay, I think, was it? They're immune to... Spell immunity. Oh my god, you can make a Will o' the Wisp sleep. That intrigues me. Like, just as an effect, that intrigues me. This is weird. You can make a will-o'-the-wisp sleep.
Away, you rascal!
No, 4.
The light.
There we go. That's that done. Everyone get up. Thank you, Lilandazata, although the fact that you were basically casting a bunch of stuff on me doesn't, so what do we get here? We have Cloak of Resistance +2, Belt of Physical Flow, which is Strength and Dex. Ooh, that's perfect for you. And Chainmail, which is Chainmail of Camaraderie. A +3 Mithril Chainmail is a +2 damage bonus to flanked creatures. If you have an outflank, if you have the outflank feature, the bonus increases to 4. Holy mother of moly, that's amazing. That's really good. You have outflank. Your horse has outflank. And unfortunately, you've got slightly better armor than this, like AC wise. There's only 2 difference actually. It's only actually 2 difference. This is mithril as well, so it's going to increase your speed. I think. Yeah, your speed goes up as well because mithril makes there's heavy armors are treated as medium. Spell phase challenge is decreased. Dexterity bonuses are increased, so you have. So I think the max dex there was 1. Max dex is just 4, so you only lose 1 point of AC because this is 11 plus 1, right? You have 11 from the armor plus 1 from the dex. Here we get plus 9 from the armor and plus 2 from the dex. So we only lose 1 point there. Death of Slanesh Demon if the Warhammer Slanesh gives a bonus to flanking. Yeah. Oh, they're incubi. Incubi are demons of pleasure and stuff like incubi. The version. It gives DR, but it's not a lot of DR. It's like DR3, isn't it? Yes, it's DR3. It's not huge amounts of DR. Also, hi Wolf. It's 3 DR. It's not huge. It's mainly because. Plus, it's because both Sela and Iomine have outflank. It means that Sela gets a +4 damage to on her attacks against whatever she's hitting, as long as she's on her horse. Her base speed goes up to 30. The armor check penalty goes down tremendously, -4 to -1. Also looks kind of cool. The Belt of Physical Flow, that's going to go to you. Because that's basically a straight up improvement for you. That means you do more damage as well, right? Yeah, you do more damage because you use dexterity to hit, but you use strength for damage. And it's one of those things that it happened here because Iomine got knocked out, but as long as Sela's on the horse, they target the horse, not her. So while she's on the horse, her AC is actually useless. What's more relevant is her mobility, because if she's on a horse, because she got the mount. Hang on, I have to do these things. I have to remind myself how this works. Because she has mounted combat, once per round, when your mount is hit in combat, you attempt a mobility skill check to negate the hit, which means her mobility is now only at 8 rather than at 5. Get her a tank. That's what the horse is going to be. That's what the horse is going for. So what was our latest shift? Express the willingness to get information regardless of moral considerations. Claim that life without shift, that risk is. We've been fairly solidly chaotic good here. I don't think I've ever felt I've gotten anything that's not chaotic or good. Anyway, so back to the inventory. So now that now you have this belt, so you get higher to hit roll because you use the dexterity to make your to hit rolls. I mean, technically you can put that on, but there's no real worth in that. That goes back to Regal, I guess. Also need to rest up, and etc., etc., etc. But let's have a loot trip here. stuff. Oh yeah, the cloak. Who needs a cloak of resistance +2? Resistance +2, resistance +1, resistance +2, resistance +1, resistance +2, resistance +1 plus bonus to stealth. So that's gonna be relevant to you. So you need a new resistance cloak, and it's gonna be you. Can the horse get a resistance cloak? Yep. Horse has a cloak. Horse can have a belt as well. Interesting. Horse can have belt. Horse can have helmet, cloak, bracers, armor, necklace, belt, gloves, but no boots. This is basically a good campaign. Well, it's a game versus demons, so good is like I think the default for this campaign is technically lawful good because demons are chaotic evil, so the opposite for that would be lawful good. The default for this, I think, would be lawful good. If they were making this into a TV show or a movie or something, lawful good would be the main character, probably. More good than lawful good, but they'd probably go down the angel path, which is lawful good. Loot, 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 loot. I'm also going to do a rest here as well. Oh, do I need to do a rest here? I don't think I need to do a rest here. Not really.
We will win this war.
How much healing actually needs to happen right now? 3 people need healing.
Trust in yourself.
Very good. That's fine. Let's spread some heals around. And another one for you.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Yeah, we might go for the rest here, I think, just because a little bit iffy. Lore nature. This person's murderers were masters of torture. Judging by the wounds, they tortured him for weeks before he died. Ooh, a ring. Righteous Crusader's Ring. If the wearer of this ring has Smite Evil class ability, the ring grants them 1 additional use of it per day after resting. That's you.
We stand.
That's you, literally. You get an additional use of Smite Evil. Which means someone gets to be immune to bleeding. Who wants to be immune to bleeding? You're now immune to bleeding. Well done. Enjoy. Have fun. Okay. Want to rest in here? Don't want to go rest. No, let's rest in here. Can we rest in here? There we go. Okay, we keeping everything the same? Yeah.
If memory serves, today is our leader's birthday. Many happy returns, Commander.
Oh wow, is it?
You deserve a great deal more than a humble toast by a campfire. And I hope that soon you will receive all the honors you deserve.
Wow, is it? Okay, failed at the weaken the impact of corruption. That's fine. Hang on, what? It's such a small detail, but I love the fact that you can see the potions on their belts. Awesome. Yeah, hang on. Biography, history. Can you see the birthday anywhere? Summary. Where can we see our birthday? I know I set a birthday. Just don't remember where I can see it. Where did we set a birthday at some point? But where the hell did we find out what the birthday was? I would have thought it would have turned up in the biography, but I guess not. Journal? No. Encyclopedia? No. That's a weird one. Happy birthday, I guess.
This war
No
must
reason to
end.
pause.
Happy birthday, I guess. Hang on. Whoa. Sela.
Rely on me.
Sila, what are you doing? Get off that horse.
Bright future awaits us.
Sila? What are you doing to that horse? This is ungainly. Stop it. No Sila, only horse. Exactly. No Sila, only horse. Okay, I guess that's us out then. Sila's fused with the horse. They have done the gatai. Can you carry it? You can carry that, fair enough. We'll grab all the lot of it anyway. On the map you can cast rituals that give you... What was that? What was that about rituals in combat? First of Lamashta? Was that... When was the damn birthday? Hang on, I need to check this out. I need to figure this out. I need to do this. I need to let's go to my new VODs channel and find out. Go for the VOD I have there of the original, the very first episode of Pathfinder. Okay, what we're doing, this is difficulty setting, character creation. We pick need start. That's probably good. Yeah, first of Lamashtan, I think it was released in, but I couldn't. I think it was first of Lamashtan. Lamashan. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It is that is the birthday. Fair enough. 1st of October. Oh, that's why. Wasn't it? I started this playthrough on the 1st of October. I think that's why I picked that date. Anyway, yeah, so it is Chandra's birthday. Oh, fair enough. Happy birthday, Chandra. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and clear out some of these over here. Still old week, unfortunately. Hang on, so get in there. Kind of waiting for that. Okay. Let's clear out some of these other ones here. What do we have here? Babaus, locust swarms. You can kill up to 6 of them. So that costs 8 energy, that costs 3 energy. That costs... You've got damage reduction I can worry about? 3, and with no exceptions. You just 3 damage for every attack is lowered. So you're gonna get a blast of there. And brace. You get to cast your smite there. And brace. Over here. Okay, so you're gonna go over there and start dealing with a swarm, I think. You're gonna fling that swarm as well. Okay. Flank these guys? Are you... No, you're currently stunned. God damn it. Right. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. You're still stunned, but go stand over there. Hit you. Hit you. Are you back to normal now? Yes, you are. Good. Hey, Foot. Hey, you won't be sticking around for because I'm a VOD or 2 behind the series, but I want to just tell you thanks for streaming this game. Your streams have helped me tighten up my gameplay and move even further in the campaign than before. Yay! Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Also, no worries. Have you seen the... I put up... they're going up on... I made a VOD channel for my Twitch VODs on YouTube. So you can see... You can spot the VODs are there and stuff. In case you prefer to watch it with, like, YouTube functionality rather than Twitch functionality. Because I know Twitch functionality isn't great. So I've got a specific VOD channel which I've been putting up certain VODs on, and Pathfinder is one of those series. if you go into my Discord, if you haven't seen it already, it's in the... I have turbos, actually prefer Twitch. Fair enough. No worries, yep. The option is there for you, either way. Cool, we get 1,080 XP, so we're just shy of level 6 with you. Can we get one more fight in? Pesky Twitch ads, yeah, right? Descari slaves fought fiercely and relentlessly, like insects swarming around a flame without any awareness of what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they had been fighting for. For many years, these old salt mines had provided the local settlement alchemists with their most valuable ingredients, and now they would do so again. Another plus, so we're now to plus 18 per day, because our morale's going up, slowly but surely. Every point of morale below 0 reduces income by 1%, so every day we're gaining 2% anyway. The kineticist seems to have a lot going on. I might have to try it myself. It seems like the whole gather power thing makes me... It is a bit... It takes you a while to get used to it, but it's not as complicated as it sounds. The game makes it a bit more complicated, because it gives you 3 levels of gather power, and you'll only ever use gather power low. Whenever I watch Shogun, I only get audible ads. Whenever I watch you, give me a shot beside. Twitch has horrible ads. Twitch has got atrocious ads. Their ad performance isn't great, which means they have trouble selling their ad space to other people. Which is why, if you pay attention, loads of ads on Twitch are for Amazon-owned services, because they haven't got enough people paying them to show ads, that a lot of the ads they're showing come from within the Amazon family. Which is why you get so many Audible ads on Twitch. Because Audible is also owned by Amazon. You get so many Amazon ads on Twitch because Twitch has really big trouble selling ad space. No worries, rest of the night. Sleep well. Or whatever you're going to do. Have a good evening or a good day. Or good morning, depending where you are. Thank you for hopping by. Always a pleasure. Have a nice proper salute. Aha. Right, so can we clear that? Let's clear out this level 4 army first if you get the chance. I mean, we should level up off level 4, and hopefully we get to level 5. What are these? 123 giant flies. 59 giant flies. What these are? Ghouls and zombies. Okay. 15 there. So you got. So what do you? So let's see. What do you have? You're currently paralyzed and infected. Okay. Let's blast these ghouls. Ghouls done. How close are you to Dresden? I'm just wondering how far behind I am. If you wait until I leave the fight, it shouldn't take very long, to be honest. You shall see. What is the damage resistance like? How good is the damage resistance? Why are you doing so little damage? That's weird. Because you individually do little damage, that's why. Can you do that? Yeah, that's better. Donk. Donk. Good, done. Now, let's see. How far behind am I? How far ahead am I? That's the question. Have you gone past Leper's Smile? That's probably the big thing. The first big thing you have to get past is Leper's Smile. Magician's Ring. This ring grants the wearer +5 competence bonus on use magic device skill checks and increases the DC save results against all spells in the illusion school by 2? Nanio, you got a new ring. But yes, I'm like I'm over. Like my current party is like over here-ish. Dresden is over there. This is Leper's Smile, which is like the first big gap you have there. So, you know, Canabris is down here. It's pretty much a straight line with a little bit of deviation here and there. And then the first big thing you got to do is Leper's Smile. Because when you hit Leper's Smile, your camp moves up here as well. And from here, I assume I gotta end up over like pushing this way. Yeah, Leper's Smile was hectic. Leper's Smile was quite hectic. Good place though. Very much enjoyed that. Some interesting fights there. Ooh, you leveled up. Good. Give me. Zealous Student gains 20% more experience points and an additional feat level 20 to pay for you getting this now. Or Inspiration. All units have a plus 15 combat morale per level of feat. Intimidation. All enemy have minus 15 morale. Or instead of Infirmary, Infirmary size increases by 5% per level of this feat. So you're going to go up to 800. 5% of 800 is 40. So you get 840. It's not a huge gain. Not level 1 anyway. I might go for Zealous Student, because I'm not... Inspiration is probably the best thing I can get here, to be honest, is Inspiration. Because if I have double turns, it's better for everything. And Zealous Student just gives me more experience in the long run. I guess one of the things like... We're still level 6. We're still level 6. We have 14 levels to go, in theory. So, you know what? I'm going to get this, because there's 14 levels. I'm going to grab that and get more experience that way. Can you even get to that army? What's the army? Daily income of finance points, Babao, Swarm, Cultists, and Cultist Fighters. Can you reach them? We can. Okay, cool. Oh, they've actually got a leader. This is inconvenient. Know what you can do? Offensive training, defensive training, and bet on the best. All Grand 2 units have a +1 bonus to speed. Okay, you haven't got Grand 2 units, I don't think. Okay, so let's keep casting these down. Let's kill these Babao. Oh, kill the Locust Storms, because they cause sickening and stuff. Damage to you. Do that. Sit there. Yeah. Low morale. You got fear. Fear is from what? You inflict fear, I think, right? I think you inflict fear. Can you just blast the Locust Swarm, please? Okay. Holy! 6 died to the return fire there? Okay. You are a dangerous. You are a very dangerous. Get in there and start doing some damage, please. We're gonna be using these. Okay, got them, thankfully. Get a flank there, please. Oh, we can't attack, damn. The most embarrassing thing for me was that I completely missed an entire leftmost arm of the cave in Leper's Smile. You can go back for it, can't you? You need to go. The left side of that cave is important. Right, heal yourselves. It's an important side of the cave, that. Crikey on a bikey. Heal yourself again, please. How are we doing here? We are at 800. We need to basically give you as much time to heal up as possible. Because we're already maxed out on our infirmary size, which is bad. Can you heal this bunch here? You can, but it's still painful as all hell. Ooh, extra attack. Good. Blast you. We got you all, but we lost. We lost half my clerics losses and pretty much all my entire guard losses. Ouch. The enemy, which threatened to strike the rear of the Crusader army, was defeated. The Crusaders can approach Dresden with no need to watch for an attack from the rear. Finance points increased by 100. Yeah, we're gonna head back, and we need to. That army needs to severely improve itself. We're waiting for the week to end at this point. Not sure when the week ends, but we need the week to end because these need to refill. These need to refill drastically. Okay, so where's my actual group? Okay, the group's still there. I can't head down here. Can't head down there. We did this one over here. I need Dayron to go in there. So let's go for Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave is up here and turn right. People are already tired. Let's just get there. We'll rest. Oh. Fine. Let's begin resting because frankly I don't want to do. Let's do this. Fine.
O light of the sword, Iomade, forgive me my sins and do not leave me in the darkness. I am weak and undeserving of your grace, and still you grant it to me. And that means I still have something to hope for.
Cool. Right. We're going to go back to camp, but first, you're going to head back to camp as well. You need to we need to get our armies moving up. Still waiting for the damn... We still get these points, which is nice, but when is this going to refill? I need these to refill. It's important. We're at minus 10 morale at the moment. Which means we're currently 10% below what we're supposed to be, but whatevs. Let's head back to camp, switch into Dayron and stuff like that. No, you go back to... No, camp. Wendy, you failed your stealth check? Morale increased by 2. Good. It's now the 3rd of Lamasham.
We are the light.
Who are you fighting against?
Are the darkness.
Sneaky Unhallowed Bodak. And a couple of Ghoul Stalkers. The Unhallowed Bodak has got permanent outflank and protection from good. Charge, fine, and the Ghoul Stalkers can paralyze, and they're basically got roguish stuff. Okay, since we're going back, I'm going to rest anyway. Full on blasts, people. Full on blue flame blast on the Sneaky Unhallowed Bodak. 73 damage, beautiful. That's not entirely dead, but it'll do. They're gonna full attack you. Ghoul Stalker comes in. That's fine.
I'll cut you wide open.
One Camellia. Ember. You must be on like 8 HP, yeah. They've got evasion, so reflex saves don't necessarily do the best things against them. You know what? Fine, just get in there and hit the damn thing.
Into the fray.
Nenio. Are you immune to fear effects? You are immune to fear effects, okay. Damn it. Is that off? Is that on? That's off. That needs to go back to Ember.
No match for me.
Miss. Dab.
Spirits demand your blood.
Before I forget, then Nenio, that goes back to Ember. Ember, that goes in your health. That goes in your bar. They'll forget that you have it. Good. Oh, School Stalkers, bit of armor. I think we're done. Just checking. Nothing around here. It's just a random generated area, but make sure there's nothing actually around. Officer Vods, no worry. See you, bud. Yeah. We'll pick up David and go grab and go do Heaven's Edge after this. Happy to serve, Commander.
So exciting!
Isn't it just? Regil, do you want to have this back again? It kind of looks, it's more you. Oh, and yeah, hell yeah, Nenio. Where's your new Nenio? Take that and make your DC against illusion spells even harder. Oh, has it updated your spellbook to say? The DC for Phantasmal Killer is currently 24. No, it's not. It hasn't updated yet, I think. It'll be 26, I think. But still, very, very cool. Oh, most of your garms. Let's quickly sell the stuff I don't need. Sell all that stuff. Good. Do I even want the half-plate of vigor? Not sure. Not sure. Not decided yet. Volgif. What have you got? Shop-wise. Do I want anything here? Gnome Hooked Hanger of Discipline. I mean, it's literally perfect for you, Regil. That's literally what you want. As a Hell Knight, dealing additional damage to chaotic creatures is what you want, but it's +1 damage and it's not worth 8,700. No way, shape, or form. Quarterstaff of Slip. Nope, it's fine. Estoc of Purity, Monster Hunter, Poisonous Dart. Veteran's Armor is light armor +2. Robe of Inevitability. Against a +2 bonus to spell penetration. You don't say. A bonus to spell penetration, you say. Intriguing. Very intriguing. What are you wearing, Nenio? You're wearing Silver Robe, which is a +1 bonus to all saving throws against fear effects. You definitely want more spell penetration, but then again, so do I. I'm not wearing a robe right now. Am I selling anything? I want to sell anything. Do I have a stupidly large number of a useless potion or something? So that is Strange Perfume. I mean, all this stuff here doesn't really count, but it doesn't weigh much either. It's never going to be relevant. I'm just keeping them around for no reason. Like, the relevant things here are things like Potion of Barkskin, maybe. These potions, maybe. Potions of Blur, possibly not. This is kind. I'm just keeping here for like emergency healing purposes. Delay Poison. Person again. Haste, possibly. That was more useful before we hit level 5. At this point, it's kind of not that useful. Because we can just cast haste on everybody, whereas this is just cast haste on the person drinking the potion. Potion inflict wounds. Potion of mage armor. Those are useful. That's generally useful. When Nenio gets Brew Potion, Nenio's going to be doing a lot of potions of mage armor. For reasons still to be properly explained. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll just buy that. Because I definitely need help to bypass spell penetration. Although this makes me look... Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. Okay. Let's... I need to rest, but first, before I rest, because rest is going to pass the day, and I don't necessarily want to pass the day just yet. Let's quickly just hop back out again. I'm going to come straight back in. I'm not actually going to do anything. I just want to see on the 3rd of Lamashtu, not Lamashtu, that's the goddess. The The 3rd of Lamachan. That still hasn't reset yet. So that's still nothing there. Okay. So now we can go back here. Now we can rest. Yeah, now we can rest properly. We'll pick up Dayron. Who do we drop for Dayron? Ember? Probably. I don't want to have Ember for that as well. I'm going to drop for Dayron. I want them all to go with me. I want them all to be with me, damn it. It's all like story stuff, so I want them all to be with me. The person I don't want to be with me is Dayron, but Dayron's the one who needs to be with me. For that bit. Okay. Are we going to dump anything in the chest? Did I pick up anything? No. Dropped it off there. Good. Fine. Oh, hang on. Did you pick up... Do you have the barding stuff? At some point, you pick up barding shenanigans. Is it now? At level 9, you get medium barding. At which point, you pick up medium barding and we immediately get heavy barding with the feat. So at level 9, medium armor is actually going to be useless because you're going to go straight into heavy barding. Okay, rest. Let's rest up. Party meal. Apparently has this been prepped? There you go. That's that. That's that. Okay, fine. No one's going to scribe scrolls. I mean, you could, but there's no scroll I particularly want to scribe. I want to brew potions. I refuse to believe it. Nobody can ever be that joyless. Have you ever laughed even once? I'm assuming that's to Regil. I have. 4 times, in fact. Cool. We rest. I figure out who the hell I'm taking. Current morale is -6. Okay, let's figure out... Who am I... Okay. Let's make sure we actually have you set up in anything resembling normality. Because you've got nothing. You're not equipped with a single damn thing. Do I want anything to give you? You can't take... You can take with it Pet Armor of Focus. Hat of Heartening Song. Amulet of Agile Fist. You don't need those. Dayron. You just feel so empty compared to anyone else. Anyone else? Social, Regil, and Dayron are all really empty because they haven't been wandering around and picking up random crap. You got the unbending, you have the studded armor there. You've got the... Again, that's kind of it's better for you than it is for other people, but still not great. Your spell book is irrelevant because you're a spontaneous caster. Fine. Who am I leaving behind for this? Who am I leaving behind for this? Ember is the logical choice. You can fulfill the same role as Ember to a certain degree. Because you're going to be the healer. Ember is kind of the healer, but also... I guess I haven't really got a healer, because the healing abilities are sort of spread out in the party. Because Ember can heal, Camellia can heal, and Sela can do some healing as well. So the healing is sort of split up. Dayron is more full-on healing. You know what? Yeah, fine. We'll replace Ember with Dayron. And go to his house. I'm gonna go to his house. Right, so stuff is fine. We haven't reset that yet. Who's the party is not actually there? There. I mean, frankly, you can just join this group for the time being, just to get rid of the one over there. Right, so we'll head to Heaven's Edge, which requires going here, 8 hours. Oh, I lost Ember. It's a good thing. Is that going to do anything to change my buffing setup? People are already tired. Damn it, really? Really? Your concentration isn't that low. We're gonna rest here, really? We have to go in. I can't go in. Hang on, do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know? You do know Lesser Restoration. You can cast Lesser Restoration twice and solve the problem. It's better than wasting a day. I can't do it now anyway because I haven't got control of everyone. It's currently a party, isn't it? That's the whole point. We're currently mid-party. Crusader, Crusader, Crusader. Crusader, Crusader. Regel?
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is.
I know. But he is there to be disliked. Like, he is fully aware of that he's an asshole. Like, he knows he's an asshole and he's an asshole on purpose. I kind of, on some level, I kind of respect that. Like, people want me to be like this, fuck that, I'm doing my own thing. That's what I hate about him. It's like, people want me to be prim and proper and behave like nobility, fuck that, I'm doing my own thing. And that rubs people the wrong way. I'd probably, I think it's one of those weird things where I would, if he were standing beside me, I'd really dislike the guy. But with with like the distance of a screen between us, I'm like, I don't have him in my party, but he's there. He can be amusing sometimes. He has a certain level of wit that I can appreciate.
The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that
The voice
those
can
who
fuck
live
off,
a
though.
sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul.
Like you wanna classify me? Fuck you. I'm balancing my build, so you can't do that.
You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Darren smirks, finishes his wine, and then tosses the glass to the ground. With a sound effect, too. How interesting, Inquisitor Leotar whispers in your ear from behind. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iomade, who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. You told me that you tried to find out if anything odd happened to Daron over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him, and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole of Mendev knows the story about the 3 drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roofs of Canabris after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic in this house are not at all surprising. There was the matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterward, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats. But there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads, after they had already killed them. Their heads were cut off? You mean the bandits who attacked Dayron? My companions have been finding severed head among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Dayron joined the party. What? That is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It is crucial that we find out what exactly happened at that tragic feast. I have been finding severed heads in my bag. Their heads were cut off. You mean the desert bandits who attacked Dayron? Yes. Perhaps I wouldn't have even noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. I remember that we also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. And what do we need to do, Inquisitor? Now that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted this process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is distract the master of our house. Find how he is playing host in the very place I'd like to start with. Darren is an interesting character, the core of his character being he prizes life above all else, so he wants to live his life to the fullest, regardless of how that looks to others. Funnily enough, I found his romance to be one of the best in the game. Hello Ringsong. I don't know, maybe your companions can assist you somehow, or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. I understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out, and maybe even show you something. Okay, let's have a wander around. Crusader, Crusader. Hey, Wendo. The Golden Boy invited us all here for a grand feast as if we were part of his own tribe. Interesting. I was wondering if we were going to have more conversation. You didn't even have a sword. What are you doing? Drunk Noble. I can't stop thinking about the last party in this manor. All of the guests died. Every single one of them. The decorative plants are in a miserable state. They've been neglected for many years. Loot! Loot party! Loot party, all the food in the world and the drink. The jug of wine, if used creatively, may distract the Count for a while. Oh, the Cunin Berry wine. Yeah, he likes the Cunin Berry wine, does he not? Sociel? I can't imagine how lovely this manor must have been before the war. I yearn to set up my easel in one of the pleasant little alcoves and paint to my heart's content. Is there anything else we need to pick up out here? No, there's not. There was specifically though. Oh, Leotra's over there. Okay, Regel's in the corner here. Up there. Oh, I can go around. Okay, Regel's up here somewhere. Let's do the corners first. This estate could be made into a formidable defensive outpost. It should be expropriated for the sake of the war, and the owners compensated after victory secured. Knowledge world. My knowledge world is crap, isn't it? Hang on. My knowledge is not great. Knowledge world for me is 2. DC 20 on that is gonna suck. I'm gonna hit F5 real fast. Just to make sure, if it's me rolling it, then there's no...
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm definitely
failed,
rolling it.
didn't I?
Yes, you did. The brickwork looks strangely uneven. I can't even begin to do that, so... Even with...
This is my time to shine.
Even with like buffs and stuff like that, it's like, eh. That's with a +1 as well, isn't it? That is me with a +1. Yeah. So I've actually got a +1 usually. There's now a +2 now. The horse is in the table. The horse is in the table. You never know when or if you'll get another chance to rest and have some fun during wartime. I'd rather take my chance while I can. This place gives me the creeps, but what a thrilling experience. I'd follow our wonderful Count right to the abyss if he throws a feast this good. Can't stop thinking about the last party in this manor. Yeah, they're repeating. Yep. Okay, they're doing the same lines. Okay, they're not many lines. Camellia. I adore this castle. So much beauty, so many quiet nooks. Oh, it's crumbled, okay.
So exciting.
Let's have a wander inside, shall we? Let's have a wander around inside. Voljeff! Everything here is just so sparkly. I'm gonna take a look at this thing and put it right back, honest. Is that more wine? That's Chilaxian wine. Kyonan berry wine, Chilaxian wine. Ember, hello. I don't like it in here. This party is stupid. That's like the first negative thing I've ever seen Ember say. Isn't that the best place for a horse? Inside a table? That's actually the first negative thing I've ever seen Ember say. The psychological premise for mortals' attraction to sites of mass murder or gluttony, which article from my encyclopedia should I focus on now? Okay. Count Arende's servant. Oh, it's you. You remember me? I called you to save the Count in Canabris. Okay, you did. Good, well done. Ooh, door is sealed and looks like it hasn't been opened in a very long time. Let's go for an explore. Elemental essences. Let's jam out to some bard core. Ooh, actual doors. I can open this door. Ooh, stuff. Okay. A cold iron masterwork orc double axe. Loot is a heavy shield. Loot here is a spiral shell and a crooked paw. There's a sealed door.
This is my time to shine.
Stories told by spirits. The Knight with the Harrowed Hands, Canabris Medium Lines Publishing. There's a book. Make sure you can just read it real fast. Loot. I'm appropriating things for the resistance. Resistance for the crusade. Holy hellfire. Okay. That's 203 diamond dust. Fuck me sideways. And engraved and bracers of clear purpose. These bracers allow the wearer to cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity. Also, okay, that's. I guess you can have that. You can have that because you can basically, you are our mass healer. Countess Selenia Navia Dara Arende with her infant son Dayron. Unlike typical aristocratic portraits, this one depicts the young mother having fun with her child on a seesaw. Hope Darren doesn't mind that I just nicked a lot of diamond dust. It cost 5 diamond dust to cast Stone Skin, so we just got like 40 casts of Stone Skin there. Let's talk to Darren, I suppose. There's the only person we haven't talked to. Darren, who has been watching guests with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option, and I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the 5th Crusade. How did I become the companion of a heroine chosen by Iomade? Perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. What do you want me to do then? Dance a waltz on Dresden's ramparts with a charming courtesan? So tell me more about Heaven's Edge. You do remember that you are still a field attaché in plenipotentiary... something, Count. I demand a report on all your work so far in half an hour. So we can either... Okay. Spill wine on the suit. Okay, so these two are about distracting, I think, Darren. So why did you really... So you can go... Tell me more about Heaven's Edge. Let's plumb the depths of things first. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. Darren smiles briefly. It is a genuine smile, quite different from his usual half-smirk. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the World Wound, so my ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. I'd gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here, and I didn't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard, the Great Hall, and a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them, except perhaps the magical fighting system, powered by water elementals. I'm not so sure it's still functional, though. So why did you just really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? What is this ghoulish farce all about? What an odd feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun in a spectacular meadow in full bloom, and then you barge in and pour a bucket of ice-cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to their celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could have come up with a polite excuse, but I'd rather match your courteous manners, and to put it bluntly, I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. The Count gives you a pointedly formal bow and leaves. Oh, I was okay. I guess we caused a distraction, not the way I was intending to cause a distraction, but a distraction was caused. Oh, people have moved around, have they? Okay. Camille's not there. Have people relocate? Oh my god, we've got new voice lines for everybody now. Potentially that is the case. The horse is now here. The horse has now been relegated to the corner, I think. WotR's over there. Yeah, Yeomane's just been relegated out here. Right, WotR. What do you want? I see that you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. Countess Selena Arendelle. We banished Iomine. The hum of voices, laughter, and music fills your mind. Then the visions come, fragmented and hazy at first, before eventually coalescing to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning, heavenly beauty, and her most delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Darren is obvious. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes you all today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day my only, precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and man of the hour himself? The man of the hour as well. A new face appears. There's a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can't we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday, after all. 10 years ago, the young Darren had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lack the dignity of a true angel, however. Day, I'm sure the revered Nestrin only wants to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what? What's that noise? The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guests of the estate and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a feast for me too? A treat for me too? Now what do you want, spawn of the abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey you, doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and I will call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization that will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making him freeze in horror and disappears. WotR shakes his head and slowly exhales, rubbing his temples. The first appearance of the disease and the Lilitu, one of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. So who were the people in the vision? Countess Selena Arendelle was Darren's mother and one of the most beautiful women in the history of Mendev. She was an Aasimar, just like her son. The old man is the esteemed cleric Nestrin, our count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintances with him, so I can't tell you anything more than that. I didn't recognize the other, but Darren told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and this cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border. Surely the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. I must find out what happened next. What now? I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need be. I gotta get Darren out of that room now. Okay.
Sure, reporting for duty.
Benice! Hey, Beric! A full salute. Ha! People all moved inside. Have you changed your lines? Front and Frolics may shield us from horror and despair, but one should use this shield sparingly. Okay, the randos still have the same voice lines, but I think our party's voice lines have changed. I wonder why the demons who attacked Heaven's Edge chose to plague as their weapon. It was so unimaginative. That's one good den. The Golden Boy's ancestors must have been powerful, given that their kin is still prosperous. There's so much food here. If I let Scoot eat everything she wants, she'll become twice as fat and I won't be able to fly anymore. Socio? Both this place and its owner make me think how deceptive appearances can be, but I cannot deny that the wine here is very good. Compulsive food consumption may be a symptom of several serious neurological disorders. It may also indicate that the food in question boasts exceptional palatability. And Regal? Don't underestimate the importance of quality rest for soldiers. But this revelry isn't rest, it's decadence. Oh, Woljif is currently not stealing things. I just saw a portrait of Darren's mom. So she was an SMR too, huh? Some people get a celestial bloodline, tons of money, and a title, while others get horns and a slap in the face. I guess that would hurt you, wouldn't it? Because Darren literally got the opposite end to you. Darren is half angel, or half celestial. Or has celestial blood, put more accurately, while you got demon blood, or devil blood, or something along those lines. You got fiend blood, and Darren has celestial blood. You were born poor, Darren was born rich. Is that still lootable? No. It's just Darren arches a brow at you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He is not trying to cover up or get dressed any faster. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. What is this room? Darren casts a look around the room, as if he had never seen it before, then shrugs carelessly. Just a random room. I told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. Okay, so I need to basically distract him. So I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Camellia to dance with you. I'm absolutely confident you won't be able to persuade Sela to dance with you. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Social to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. I want you to make a list of all the guests and ask them about their opinions on the crusade. This task is vitally important for the success of our mission. I think you should return to our guests now. It isn't seeming for the host to... No, we're going to pick one. Okay, folks, 2, 3, or 4. I'll leave that to you, hands. Get Camellia to dance with you, get Sela to dance with you, or get Social to draw a nude portrait of you. These two are a bit like, that's a bit too officious, and that seems less interesting than these. While I drink some water, because holy crap. Four? I'm kind of going for 4. Just because it's going to be amusing. Click. Click. Yeah, 4. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Social to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. That sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we can sell the portrait at a charity auction... There's no way Darren is getting a nude painting. Why have I never thought before of selling my nude portraits at a charity auction? It'll cause a huge scandal. It would also be a good cause. This will give those god botherers something to complain about. You've given me a brilliant idea. Hang on. I kind of want to go... Okay, I was hoping I could wander out and see what's happening. I see they were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch. I was hoping to go back and talk to Social and Darren and see what happens. Young Daeron stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale. Wow. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother! Can you hear me, Mother? Day, my boy. How did you get here? Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He said that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, no one will be able to stop it. He claims that this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabris is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. Who know else? And demons know who else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If it reaches Canabris, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents. Mother, you're ill. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabris. They won't listen to me. But you're the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must. Please leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still... A convulsion overtakes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. The WotR wearily rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. Now I have an answer to one of the many questions. Nobody went to Canabris in search of help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of this flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Is that a good thing? He made the right choice, there's no other way. All lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? How is that a good choice? I would say that's a chaotic choice, not a good choice. Yeah, I don't think it's a good choice. I'm gonna go do 3, by the way, because I don't think I do the first one either. Because the good choice would be the greater good choice. Like, we die, but we save thousands. Chaotic, yeah, that's a chaotic neutral choice, I would say. Maybe not this unusual, but definitely chaotic. Like I'd say like the top one was probably the good choice. That would be the chaotic choice, and then we're gonna go for. Was there really no other choice? Who can say now? They could have sent one of the paladins to bring help from Canabris, assuming the Knight of God was immune to the disease. Perhaps Nestrin thought he might need them to maintain order, or maybe he understood that the demons would not allow anyone to leave anyway. Or maybe the plague was so strong that it could mow down even the most righteous warriors. We will never know if any of these hypotheses are true. I have never been in the revered Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him. We must continue our investigation. I don't know, the idea that you must help and the theoretical suffering of others is no excuse not to sound chaotic good to me. Like, sure, good, but putting it down as just good, which I read as neutral good, just seems a bit odd. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it. You want me to clear the Great Hall? Really? Okay. Oh, okay. Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Daeron. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. Aw, he didn't actually get it in the end. Let's see, what else do we have to deal with here? Have people gone outside? No, people still wandering around. I don't think these so-called innocents will suffer from knowing that their money and medicine came from my sinful silhouette. I wonder why the demons... No, okay. Yeah, okay, fine. They haven't changed their speech yet. Sela... They've changed position, but they're saying the same words, so that's fine. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna chat to you then. There's a feverish gleam to Daeron's eyes, owing to either tipsiness or some overabundance of emotion. Ho there, Chandra Nalar! That rotter Rossosio refused to sketch me in the nude for charity. It didn't upset me too much. The faces he made while I was explaining the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ, one that was 2 foot long and being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. The mental image is amazing. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? I'm having the time of my life. At least someone here is having fun. Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Haven's age and the fact that... Wow. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border with the world would make the celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. But it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? I just realized... Oh my god. Every single time you can get him to do paperwork. Every single time you can push him off to do paperwork. And you can say, by this point, you're running out of ideas. I've just realized I don't have a report on your career plans for the next 3 years. You know what I think? I think it's time for a drinking contest. Ah yes, the tried and trusted method for salvaging a dull party. Or salvaging anything, actually. I'm ready, but who's my competition? Me, of course. What's this? The commander herself, the Heron of Canabris, the chosen one is challenging me to a drinking contest? I'm in. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. I think I've got more constitution than you. I wonder if this is gonna be like... Oh, we're doing fortitude saves. I love you can just throw Sela under the bus there. I was like, I think Sela would happily do it too. Sela goes like... I think I've got better... So we're rolling fortitude saves. Let's continue. I made the fortitude save. Whoa, are we done here or are you ready for another round? Okay, you've taken it. I've made both my saves. You've missed one of them. I made my save again. My grandfather, or maybe my great-grandmother put this bottle in the family cellar. So why did it fail the sign of the illustrious Arendays in this time of need? Dalen looks a bit unsteady on his feet. I don't feel very well. Hey everyone, let's go back outside. I need to get some fresh air in my lungs. I didn't fail a single saving throw. Nice. Here we are again, Commander. So let us take another glimpse into the past. A ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, then turns into a rasping cackle that makes Daeron huddle even deeper into the corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... The booming voice of an old man dressed in Iomedean robes shakes the walls of the hall. Get away from him, demon. Let the boy go. By the blade of the Inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. The demoness turns her eyeless face to Daeron and licks her lips. A coarse laugh escapes from the young man's throat. We'll see about that. The Other turns towards you in astonishment. Droplets of sweat glisten on his temples. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I will try again to read it. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it is unlikely. The past is in the past, and no one can travel through time except from some uniquely powerful entities like Aeons, or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it poses no threat to us in the present. Please continue. Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Daeron, my boy, what's going on? The Otter's muscular shoulders begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop it right now. You really want to see what that happens when... Save me. Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather, new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret, otherwise death, 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 death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Nestrin stretches out his taking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait. The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who's frantically casting protective spells. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn. I just had a drink.
So exciting!
So exciting! The other opens his eyes with a groan and gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrows cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? The strain, the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. You understand now what happened 10 years ago? The Inquisitor slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice, still massaging his temples, yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young Count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 Gator demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse, is that this entity, this Other, is still here. The Otter takes a long pause, his gaze is drawn to the chamber, where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darren's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know exactly what this creature is, but I know that what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession. But it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Does Darren know anything about this? Hang on. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and it's still here, right? All this time it has been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill the Majesty of the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mindev, but the Other refuses to act, or its interests lie in some other sphere. Did the Other kill everyone then? Was the disease not to blame? Not everyone, just Nestrin and his paladins and a few remaining guests. Damn it. I know it was the work of a mysterious omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago and I didn't check everything personally, and those who failed to sense that something was wrong. Those who did fail to sense that something was wrong. Does Darren know anything about all this? Yes, of course he does. Do you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about a conclusion of the events at Heaven's Edge. Could the Other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads among their belongings back in Canavras? It seems very likely. I'm almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arenday anyway. I do apologize. That was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canavras slaughter? Or perhaps they provoked the Other in some other way. We have to do something. Yes. And now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision, despite a dearth of information. The Inquisitor falls silent for a while, then he looks you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize for you. To you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you so sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the Other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows what the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people on Galarian. You, me, and Count Daeron. And that means... Yep, that we kind of are going to... That it wants to, should it find out that we know, it'll kill us. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know is secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of its powers, but we do know that it will dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out exactly what we are dealing with, and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation of the Count himself. What are you going to do with Daeron himself? At the very least, he is guilty of letting the other into the world. Right now, I'm a lot more concerned about the other, but when we find a way to get rid of this entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the other by himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse its offer? Would it have led to his immediate death? Every detail is important, and every testimony needs to be solid proof. That is the difference between righteous justice and blind vengeance. So you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that may explode at any moment? I'm afraid you won't be able to hide from the consequences when this bomb does explode. It's up to you to decide, though. Fine, I'll keep it a secret. Kinda tempted to go 4 here. Like, I cannot promise anything. I'll try to keep it a secret, but I can't promise anything happening here. I can't guarantee that things won't happen. I cannot promise you anything. It's your choice, Commander. Just let me remind you again. Be careful. I recommend that you go back to this guest and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need to so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Iomedae guide your path, and Leota Hawkblade will try to keep your path triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Things happen all the time, exactly. Hey, Daeron! Guess what I just found out? Daeron! We have cleared the house, right? Yeah, I think we did. Social, are we all saying the same things? I don't want to complain, but I'm not sure I'll be able to endure another hour of this outrageous debauchery. I like the party. It's a pity it's already coming to an end.
With grace?
We'll do Daeron last as well. Count Arenday's servant. Oh, it's you. Yeah, fine. Regil? I hope this travesty is finally over. I like the celebration. Someday I will live like this too. I will have just as much food and money, or even more. Are we leaving already? Yeah? No? I wouldn't mind staying for a little while. Fine, I admit that the celebration wasn't that bad. I even feel less inclined to give Daeron a good slap. Is that everyone? No, Nanio. There's one common opinion that any party like this one must inevitably end with a fight. If you're trying to encourage me to check this hypothesis personally, I'd rather observe from afar. Fine, I think all that's left is Daeron now. No, Ember. Did you know? You know what I just realized? Daeron was afraid to come here, and so that's why he did it. Because of that fear. I don't know about if my opinion matters to you at all, but you were the very best guest I could ever wish for. Oh. Is that it? Are we done? Are we just leaving now? Yeah, the thing is complete. Everyone has their own deep dark secrets, and the commander just involuntarily discovered one of them. Yes, we did. I guess we can just leave now. I kind of like this. This wasn't a fighty thing. This was just wander around and talk to people and find out what's happening. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Did that just say that you can hit Will-o'-the-Wisps with magic missile? That's very useful to know. Yeah, the only thing we have was it. In Pursuit of the Past is the Elven Notes thing. Yeah, fine. Solve the Nameless Ruins. That'll probably take a long time to do. finding something else that belonged to Terendelev. We did. We found the claw. We have to talk to the storyteller. I don't know where he is. Go to the Heart of Mystery. You know where that is? Actual role-playing in my RPG. It's more likely than you think. Exactly. Centipedes? And wait for... Yeah, so where's the Heart of Mystery? Do we know? Heart of Mystery's over there. Okay. Well, that's pretty much in the World Wound as it is. Okay, because we're kind of not really in the World Wound yet. So, do we just... Did we rest? Did that count as a rest for us? I think it did, because people aren't tired anymore. Alright, let's head back to the hideout then. No. God damn it. New week, 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 new week. Fine. Right, you there. You... Research. 11, 18. 18, I'll take 18. I'll take 18. I'll take 18. Right, so you lot, the pair of you, make your way back to camp here. It'll take a while. It'll take 2 days. B2 make your way back to the camp so we can replenish the army. I could summon another general, I guess. I could summon a second general, but I'd rather just focus on one. I did that in Might and Magic a lot too. Probably a mistake, but I remember when I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic, I used to focus just on one guy. I'd have one general and give them all stuff. Eventually, I'd maybe make someone whose job was to basically be in the garrison, and they would be defensive garrison the entire time. Just so they were there to pick up the troops every week. But wandering around the world, I usually only had one general, which is the wrong way of playing the game, I'm sure, but that's how I used to do it. Okay, you're done. I mean, you could go down there and pick them up, couldn't you? Nothing's stopping you. You can just go down there and pick them up. Hang on. There's literally nothing stopping you from going... Since they were 70 away, that takes 26. You're going to go down and pick them up. Right, let's start grabbing stuff. You can grab... no, let's grab... You grab... You grab... So, what's better? 42 rangers. So 12 rangers... 13 to 20, so 12 times 13 to 20. They also get favored enemy demons as well, which means they do additional 3 attack versus demons. Okay, so let's do some calculations here real fast. So let's do math. Let's do minimum damage at least. So 13 times 12 is 156. 20 times 12 is 240, right? 20 times 12 is 240. Yeah. It's 240, whereas 41 times 11 is way more than that. 6 times 11, 41 times 6 is already higher than that value, so it is going to be archers instead. Like, I would rather, if I had more rangers, I'd take the rangers. Rangers are probably better because I might actually get the rangers because they don't die as quickly. They have 82 hit points each. You know, I'm going to keep them there. Hopefully at some point I can get more rangers and I'll replace them with the rangers. But right now, yeah, the next army is you. Get some more clerics. Get some more hell knights. These are mounted scouts. 44 hit points. Battering ram attack. Unit gains +1 bonus to attack at the end until the end of the round for every 2 squares it moves. Do you have that same thing? Yeah, you got the same one as there. You lawful evil. You're awful evil. Well, that's a lawful. They're not necessarily lawful evil. 159. Oh, I think we're good. How much you're at? You're at 6. You could do those fights over there, and we can do that. We need to clear that out if we want to go to Canarbris anyway. There's a fight down here that gives us what? This is the right way to play tactically, but strategically is risky and exploitable. Tactically, you do not want to lose a battle, and building up one guy is the way to avoid that, but you can only grow in one place at a time. So once you grow large enough, someone with a wider army split can be taking stuff away from you while you guys... Yeah, that's always the problem. That is definitely the issue. Herbal Ring. Can you see what that does? No. What do you have here? Light Cavalry, Raiders, Light Cavalry. And this demon army here is about 96 Minotaurs. That's not gonna be that difficult, actually. That won't be that hard. Okay, so Shy Boys can't move that far now anyway. They can't move that far. I can't do much because I think I've cleared everything I need to do. Right? There's nowhere else for me to go. We'll head back to camp because I want to drop Darin off. We'll drop Darin off. That's still lit up. I think it's because it's quest relevant. Yeah, so I know it's tactically useful, but strategically bad, but that's how I played the games. Like, I wasn't very good at Hom 3. I played Hom 3 versus very easy difficulties because I wasn't very good at it. Is there anything we need to sell here? It's just some minor useless stuff. Actually, that's exotic, isn't it? Yeah. I was wondering if we could give that to Regil. It'd be kind of funny to see Regil wielding Orc Double Axe, but I don't think we can. Bulk sell a lot of this rubbish. Yeah, nothing else really here. You got some good money at least. The ruby's worth cash money. The ring is worth not much. So what's gonna be the green? Is it the wine? The wines are worth a ton. Okay. Okay. So let's do a quick rest. Conversation? Have you ever wondered why the gods don't simply solve all the world's ills themselves without paladins and crusades? Hom 3 is just a little better than Hom 2, which is why I'm a little sad I never played it. I played 2 growing up, and then 5 when it came out. Yeah, like I played Hom 3. Some gods would be some gods would be eager to solve problems for them. Rovagug, for instance. But we wouldn't like the result. Yeah, I played Hom 3. Like, I was very lucky to play Hom 3. I think I went back afterwards, once I'd played Hom 3 and got Hom 2. And then I was like, but this is just Hom 3, but not as good. This is just like a less good version of Hom 3. Okay, so...
How cute!
Morale is almost nulled again. Almost all the morale that we lost in the Leper's Smile we've got back at this point. No, that's not lie, because we were super positive morale at that point. It's a little bit improved. Okay, so you can move up to... That's going to take over a day already. Played Hom 2 a bunch, then Hom 3 a few years, both single player and with friends. I only played single player. Like, at those days, I was only playing single player games. Alright, so you head back. You move up to the camp anyway. But you start heading back to Canabris. You're there to pick up the next week's stuff. While you head over to the camp over here. Well, there's nothing for me to do as a party, right? Unless I want to go down there, but we haven't done that yet. There's nothing else I specifically want to do here. I mean, we can go there, but I don't think... No, we'll just skip a day. You head down to this demon army over here. We can go up. Interesting. Pursue. I still haven't figured out if pursue just makes them... Hello! Blast it. Plenty of cavalry, huh? Okay, go over here. These are the raiders. These are the harder to hit ones. So let's focus these down as much as possible. And then, oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Kind of. They're gonna go up there and hit. They like going for the clerics. let's hit this one here. Move over there. You're gonna move over there. Good. That's pretty facile. We go 50,000 XP, right? All the rapacious mercenaries on their high-mettled horses turned out to be foreigners from an unknown distant land. Among the trophies in the bag of the shrieking leader, the soldiers found an unusual ring. Herbal ring. This ring grants its wearer a +4 bonus against disease, nausea, and sickened effects. Literally useless. Okay. Now we try to fight off these minotaurs. Okay, so we all go first. Let's start. I was gonna say, let's start. That specifically says melee, right? No, it just says power bonus to attack and damage. Okay, so how far can they move? They can move up to this line. So we will move just shy of the line. Good to go again? Kind of inconvenient, not gonna lie, but charge. Get to wipe out one of them entirely. Okay, let's lob you there. Oh, your axe throwers specifically. So you're the melee guy. Let's deal with this. Hi! Hang on, they're axe throwers, right? So, penalty in close combat. Hells yeah. Start charging in. Getting close combat to them if they get penalties in close combat. Okay, shoot that one. Okay, you need to charge over there. 8. You need to get over there to start healing these Hell Knights. Yeah, we lost a lot of Hell Knights here. Right, finish this bunch off. Start healing them, and hit. Honestly, move away. Move back a bit. No, you want to stay. You want to stay melee because they're. 14 left. 12 left. 5 to 12. Okay, now you're in melee range. Move over here. And move back a bit. Let them deal with it, because I'm kind of more concerned about you than anyone else. Can you... Okay, you can't finish them off, that's good. Guaranteed kill to go over there. Fine, whatever. We don't get back everyone. We get back pretty much all the Hell Knights. We lose 9 clerics and 22 footmen. The Lord of the Minotaurs had the unholy symbol of Rovagug the Destroyer around his neck. The Crusaders decided to hand the pieces of his Dark Light over to the commander. That's probably going to be for the storyteller. And then that's a Orc Devil Axe +2. Again, completely suddenly useless. Right, so we're done here. Other than the fight up there, we're mostly okay. So can you get one more? Can we get one more week of this? Hang on. Skip. 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 Morale's currently going up, so skip. One last skip. Okay. Okay, now it's the next new week. Grab this bunch. Grab this bunch. I needed the other army down here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Damn. You start heading up to there. You, I should have moved you. No. You, are you actually exactly 40 away? Really? Are you exactly 40 away? Shambles. Right, go over there, pick up some more clerics and Hell Knights. Right, skip a day. Right. 18? I'll take 18. It's expensive as all hell. Research. I'll take 22. Good. Right. Can you now get down here, pick that up? So you take 40 clerics. Start heading. Not you. Oh, you didn't. Okay. So basically, we start moving towards there now. So you also head back to here. No, because I'm an idiot. Skip day. I'm a complete total idiot because you forgot to pick up the damn things, didn't you? You forgot to actually give them what you were looking for. 73 of these, 48 of these. Right. Shy Boys, it'll take you 2 turns to get up there. Skip day. Pull the full 40 MP to get there. Bam. Right. Morale is currently 16. And morale's still high. Morale is still high. Our mana is, our victories are pretty damn decent at the moment. We've had a lot of victories, so... Hang on, so one of your armies, you head back there. And you're just there to prepare for this stuff. You, again, you come back here as well in case you want to pick up something else. Right, so you are... No, just give me the army. Shy Boys, okay, so this demon army here, do anything about it? Sometimes you can mouse over things and sometimes you can't, and I don't know the difference. This was like the 1,000 undead, wasn't it? To come back there at some point. Okay, here we go. 12 gargoyles, 32 ghouls, 84 skeletons, and skeleton archers maybe? Skeleton structures. Okay, okay, so we'll go head that way. Pursue them. Okay, let's deal with those. Let's specifically deal with those sharpshooters first, because they are a pain. Cool. 2 left there. I'm not concerned about you. Let's finish them off. Okay, so you move over there. Bonk. You can't do much. Can you smite this? You can. Move up there. And you start clonking this thing down. Ooh, do it again. Okay, let's scorching. Let's burn you down. Okay, you can now you can get your bow back out again. Out there. Are you paralyzed? You are paralyzed for a round, unfortunately. Ghouls are down. Delay. Heal the Hell Knights. That was pretty damn decent. That was pretty easy. You got a Hell Knight back. Ooh, there's a demon army down here. Hello. A daily income of energy points. We haven't got a daily income of energy points, actually. That's going to be useful to get. I'm going to go. Let's go pick this up right now. But should have saved, shouldn't I? Hang on. I think we just did a answer. What do I want to do? Do I have the save? Don't know. These are in combat, I think. So. Oh well. So what do you have here? Skeleton sharpshooters. Okay, so let's blast one of them. No more ranged bullcrap, please. Kills 12 of them. Big hitter. Let's lower that as much as possible. Okay, and you can just shoot that. You're paralyzed. You are paralyzed. Finish off the gargoyles, please. Attack these ghouls here for the less of them. Nice hit there. Finish off these ghouls. Slice into these ones. You can heal my Hell Knights. 8. There we go. Done. Still, that takes me to what? To 31.5 ish as a rough estimate. 41.5. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses that were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon mines outside Dresden. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen their horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully her offensive will catch Dresden unawares. We got a new army as well. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention: graves. During their retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades whose wounds were too severe. The clerics can sense the god's blessing on the ground where the faithful warriors were laid to rest. Daily income of energy points now, which is actually 2, because it's slightly higher than it should otherwise be. Nice. Okay. How would you get logistic speed then? I wonder, because clearly we've maxed out this one. We have got no points of logistic XP, and I have no idea how to get some. Whatever we have to do for logistics XP, we haven't done. Oh, the camp has moved forward. The camp is right there. I just realized that now. Okay, so that army's there. That army's there. Oh, you're more of this, son. You're more of the mounted scouts. It'll take you a moment, but if you get back down to Canabris, it'll take you 2 turns, but that'll be you sorted. Right. I think we're done. You need to get to that camp, which we will do tomorrow. Ha! I think when you get to that camp, we start planning for the assault on Dresden. So that's a different thing in its entirety. So I'll be back tomorrow with more Pathfinder. And tomorrow could well be the start of the attack on Dresden. I wasn't expecting it to come this quickly, to be honest, but I'm looking forward to it, because I think once we finish the attack on Dresden, that's when I get into I haven't played this game before stuff. Because when I played the game previously, if I load the game here, you see I have Eleanor. So Eleanor is 1 day 11 hours 44 minutes. 1 day 17. Really? Wow. I definitely ran that one faster, haven't I? Yeah, we got to Dresden, and that's pretty much when I stopped. So I just finished the Dresden in that save when I got there. So I'm looking forward to getting through Dresden again and getting into things where I don't know what's coming or I have little idea what's coming. Looking forward to that. So we're edging up a new one. Here we are. We are edging. That's what we're doing today. We are definitely edging. Yeah, so we're gonna, next time we will go ahead and, wow, I was just telling you what I did. I was wondering if I'd spoiled something by opening the load thing, but you can't see the load screen, so it was fine. I forgot that I put you on the ending screen. So, who are we gonna raid now? Beric, you going live? No worries, Triton. Thank you for hanging around. I know sometimes it gets a little bit late for you, so much appreciated. Not tonight, no. Okie dokie. So we'll raid into Dusa. Is Dusa live? Is Dusa live and going to be live for a while, or am I raiding into a end screen? No, Dusa is actually playing the game. Okay, so we'll raid into Dusa. Cool. Dusa's live and still playing. Hurrah. Good. So we'll raid into Dusa, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Pathfinder. An hour early as per usual. And then Monday, we have Monday plans with the Beric. Are we doing the Monday plans, Beric? The Monday plans happening? Plans, exactly. So yeah, so next week, Monday, plans. Wednesday, Gloomhaven, I think. Thursday will be the next Star Sector tournament stream. And then Friday and Saturday next week. I think Pathfinder, the next week's a normal week. Although next week I have a new YouTube series coming out as well. So I'll be running 3 YouTube series because I've got War Tales is still going. I started Doomkeeper. I'm not sure how long Doomkeeper's not going to go for very long. I've recorded everything I plan to record for Doomkeeper. And a new series coming out next week as well because I had a game I wanted to play, which actually patched while I was recording stuff for it. So I even have even more stuff for it than I was even considering to have in the first place. But that's next week, folk. So I will catch you all tomorrow for more Pathfinder. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.